just looks so good. Hello lovely people, welcome to my channel. My name is Elsa and I am Mexican Keto Journey on Instagram. I invite you to follow me there as I do post daily meals, anything having to do with my keto life. If you are new to this channel, I welcome you and I thank you for being here. I ask that you subscribe as I do post weekly keto recipe videos and other videos having to do with my keto journey. If you are not new to this channel, I welcome you back and I thank you for being here again. Before I continue with today's video, I just want to take this time to thank you. Thank you for sharing my video. Due to that, because of you, I have now surpassed my first 100 subscribers. Now let's get started with today's video. Today's video is a recipe of a Mexican dish that is served in family gatherings or during the holidays, and that is called pozole. Today I will be doing the Pozole Rojo, which is red pozole. Besides the meat that we will be using in this recipe, I myself am using pork sirloin rolls. These are the ingredients that we will need. We will need this pepper. This pepper is called chile guajillo. 2 ounces of that pepper will be needed. In my case, there were 13 small chile peppers. We will also be using what's called chile ancho, and I found it in this package at Walmart. We will be using chicken stock, pork fat or avocado oil, some ground cumin, some sea salt, some bay leaves, some oregano, preferably it'd be Mexican oregano. We will be serving it with susalia tostadas. These are optional. These are, for 3 tostadas, they are 6 net carbs. So that is optional if you want to eat it with your pozole. Pozole is usually served with tostadas. We have limes to serve it with as well. And not pictured, we have cilantro and radish and cabbage that will be served over the pozole once it is done. Let's get started with today's recipe. Step 1 is to clean all these peppers. Here we have a combined 4 ounces of peppers, 2 ounces being chile guajillo, and the other 2 ounces are chile ancho. These peppers are really dirty, so we need to clean them really well from the outside. We need to rinse them well. We need to slice them open. We need to take out all the veins from the inside, and we need to take out all the seeds from the inside. They do contain a fairly good amount of seeds. Before we start cleaning the peppers, we want to go ahead and put a pot of water. This is about 4 quarts of water. We're going to let that start to boil while we clean the peppers. Once the peppers are cleaned, we're going to add them into the boiling water and let them boil for about 5 minutes. After the peppers have been boiling for 5 minutes, you're going to blend them with 2 cups of the water that it was boiling in. You can use either a blender, a food processor, or like myself, I use an immersion blender. Once you blend it really good, you're going to strain it. If you see here, this is what's left after I strained the peppers. All this pulp, we need to throw that away. I do want to warn you, this pepper makes everything orange. Okay, well, it makes the plastics orange. My immersion blender is now orange. My plastic measuring cup is now orange, and my spatula is now orange. I know I saw a hack last week on how to remove the color from the plastic utensils and the plastic cups, but I do not remember. If you know a hack on how to remove this, please comment below so I can use it to clean my immersion blender and to clean everything else that I use to make the sauce for the pozole. This is how the sauce looks after you strain it. It's nice and thick. This will be added into the Instant Pot or into the regular pot. Once you're ready to cook, cook it with the pork and cook everything else together. But for now, we will put it to the side. For today's recipe, I'll be using my 8-quart Instant Pot. You could also use a regular pot, 8 quarts or bigger. In your Instant Pot or in your regular pot, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of pork fat or avocado oil if you are using avocado oil. So we can saute the meat for about 5 to 7 minutes. Here we are sauteing the meat in my Instapot. I did add sea salt to the pork before I added it to the pot. And I did use the saute option to saute the meat. This will take about 5 to 7 minutes, whether it be on the Instant Pot or whether it be on the regular pot. Once the meat has been sauteed for 5 to 7 minutes, we will take it out, pour it in a clean dish, and we'll move on to the next step. The other tablespoon of fat, and 1 medium onion peeled and diced. And we will saute that for about 5 minutes. After we have sauteed the onions for about 5 minutes, we're going to add the garlic. This is 8 garlic cloves. And we'll be sauteing that for about 2 minutes. Now, the last step is to combine everything together so it can all cook together. Once you have sauteed the onion and the garlic, you're going to add the pork back into the Instant Pot or back into the pot. And you're also going to add the sauce that we made. You're going to add 6 to 8 cups of chicken stock. You're going to add 2 bay leaves, 1 tablespoon of ground cumin, and 1 tablespoon of Mexican oregano. Okay, that should be ready. Make sure the valve for the Instant Pot is on sealing. You're going to press the manual and make sure you put the timer for 45 minutes. In the regular pot, you will be cooking it for 1.5 hours on low-medium heat. So the timer has rang. It did take 20 minutes before the timer started to cook because it had to reach pressure. After the 45 minutes was up, I did take out the meat. This is how the meat looks like. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to shred it with a fork. I am also going to taste the soup. Look how that looks. That looks so delicious. I am going to taste the soup to see if it needs any salt. You would have to taste it and add salt according to your taste. So I am going to shred the meat, add it back into the pot, give it a good stir, and then go ahead and serve myself a delicious plate of pozole. I want to show you how the meat looks after I shredded it. It was very easy to shred since it was very tender after being cooked in the Instant Pot or after being cooked for 1.5 hours on the regular pot. Now this is what I'm going to pour back into the pot so I can give it a good stir, and then this is how I will eat my pozole. I have served myself a bowl of pozole. This just looks so good. I already tasted it. Mine did need a little bit of salt, so I did add some salt, and it was super delicious. To my pozole, I will squeeze out some lime juice. I will add some cilantro and some cut radish. I will also be eating my pozole with one of these low-carb tostadas. So here it is, simple and easy keto pozole rojo, red pozole. This was honestly a very easy recipe to follow. I have never made pozole myself. I have tasted it and enjoyed it many times, but I have never bothered or even attempted to make pozole myself. But I am very glad with the results. I am very happy to say that it is a simple recipe to follow. So go ahead and follow this recipe step by step. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as I will continue to post weekly keto recipes.